Skepticism is an attitude of doubt or a disposition to incredulity, either in general or towards a particular object. Merriam-Webster. And I would say I have a lot of skepticism about Paradox Interactive. Don't get me wrong, I think Paradox makes great games, but most releases they have seem to be bare bones and just lackluster. Take, for example, Imperator Rome, a game hyped up by Paradox, but when it comes out, it did not even have a proper Roman Republic government. The same can be applied to many recent Paradox releases that now are quite good, like Hoi 4 Stellaris, but took a lot of time and DLC to get this way. Paradox's bare releases always remind me of one game I was quite hyped to play, called Urban Empire. The game was a political and city builder, and looked great from the YouTube paid promotional videos. But when the game finally released, it was anything but great. It had clunky features, and while it had some potential like Imperator, was in no fit state to be a great game at launch. Unfortunately, the developers decided to drop Urban Empire and move on, and while Paradox does not do this, the difference between a Paradox game at launch and it being good is years. This all leads up to my thoughts on Crusader Kings 3, a game that looks pretty decent with the paid promotion, but for me that means little. Bannerlord looked great with paid promotion, and in the end did not live up to the hype, and I'm worried CK3 will neither. The lack of a multitude of the DLC features such as rule creator, government types, and start dates make me feel the game will be on par or worse than CK2. These features have no reason to not be in the game, except Paradox wanting to patch them in with new DLC, which is completely unnecessary, save for Ruler Designer, which we are told we would get for free later down the road. I feel that if Paradox really wanted more money, they could charge more for the base game and bring proper features from CK2 instead of leaving them out. Alongside this concern, the more I look at CK3's UI, the more complicated and clunky it seems. Things appearing then disappearing, while an attempt to make the game look more modern may instead cause the game to become more confusing. Maybe I'm a cynic, but I feel that many people will be disappointed by CK3, though I guess in a few days we will find out how the game truly is. Stay tuned for my review of Crusader Kings 3 following its release on September 1st. Do not forget to like, comment your opinion on Crusader Kings 3, and subscribe. Cheers.